My name is Francis Golden. I report for Radio Universe, 99.1 FM Port Harcourt.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Iwo Rombo. I report for Wave 91.7 FM.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Nandi Olivia, River State Television.
Good afternoon, all. My name is Darifuli Akbo, News Daily Newspaper.
Good afternoon. I'm John Bibo. I work for the Tide Newspaper.
Good afternoon, all. My name is Monica Ogwa. I work for Silverbird Television and Redeem FM.
Good afternoon. I am Sotonye Jamaica, Garden City radio correspondent.
Thank you very much. And my name is Hans Westman. I report for Radio Rivers.
Okay. Good afternoon, all. My name is Margaret WAKIRIKE. I work for National Network Newspaper.
Thank you very much. So, introductions done. I would like to quickly call on our lead facilitator. Is a very humble man. His humility is excruciating. If you don't know him, you will think that he's nobody. But he's a man that has been a local government chairman for so many years before the political waters became very muddy. When he was chairman of local government, there were no problems. There were no Icelanders and Degman. Now he's done. That is off record. Off record. Please don't take that too. Now he's done with that. But he's been one of the facilitators for this thing we are doing. So he's going to give us a background of what we are here to do, and then go into the nitty-gritty, and then we'll take it over. So it's my pleasure, therefore, to invite Barrister Tamla Williams, former chairman of the local government, to tell us why we are here, and then we'll take it up from there. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, very respected, erudite, experienced, versatile broadcaster, administrator par excellence, Sir Dr. Samson Fiberesma. Having done introduction, I take it that we will go straight to the business. Gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, today, the 27th day of September 2023, the WAKIRIKE National Congress is holding this press briefing to enable the entire world to know that the organization is set to commence its inauguration activities. I will read the prepared notes, but I want to just give a quick background. Now, the WAKIRIKE National Congress is a socio-political, socio-cultural organization of the entire WAKIRIKE people, which has been incorporated and has taken over 3 years to go through the length and breadth of our communities, from the kings, who are the key facilitators, owners, champions of this organization, to faith leaders, to our chiefs, our stakeholders, our boys and girls. And they agree that WAKIRIKE, like all other nations in the state, needed a socio-cultural organization to promote peace and development in the communities of the WAKIRIKE nation. To that effect, on Friday the 29th of September, there will be an inauguration lecture at Ogu, headquarters of Ogugbolo Local Government Council, to be delivered by Professor Paul Warika. On Saturday will be the inauguration proper at WAKIRIKE Local Government Council Multi-Purpose Hall. There, the instrument proclamation of the WAKIRIKE National Congress will be performed under the chairmanship of the kings of the WAKIRIKE ethnic nationalities. On that day, the interim leadership will be put in place. Then on Sunday, there will be a Thanksgiving service at St. John's Anglican Church, Abloma Town in Port Harcourt City Local Government area by 12 noon. And then later on, there will be a banquet at King Oliza Hall off Peter Daly Road, Abloma Town. This is a summary of the events. Let me read the prepared text, which will be handed over to members of the press thereafter. WAKIRIKE National Congress is a pan-WAKIRIKE sociocultural organization focused on engendering peace and sustainable development. It is duly incorporated as an incorporated trustee in line with extant laws of the land. That is to say, the body to be incorporated is a corporate soul. It is a body that is known to law. It can sue and be sued. Having been incorporated, the organization shall be inaugurated on Saturday, 30th September 2023 at the multi-purpose hall of Okrika Government Council, Okrika Mainland, Okrika. Like I said earlier, after the inauguration, there will be banquet on Sunday. Gentlemen of the press, it is pertinent to underscore the vision and mission of this organization. That vision and mission is hinged on our situation. Said that Okrika, WAKIRIKE as a people, have a very rich legacy. Our forebears, by history, evolved some centuries ago. And the WAKIRIKE people, from time immemorial, have been a beacon of progress, development, and prosperity among the Committee of Nations in Rivers State. If you look at the history of Nigeria, you will hear like the Nana of Ghana, like the King Jaja of Opobo. You hear of the kings in Okrika, who were a sovereign people, trading with the Europeans from time immemorial. All pressmen know ATC is African Trading Company. It's a place where oil and other merchandise were sold, traded between the Europeans and the WAKIRIKE ethnic nationality. As a people, we recall with pride and sweet memories the pivotal role played by our forebears in the struggle towards the creation of Rivers State and its nurturing to the attainment of stardom as the treasure base of Nigeria. Then suddenly, the walls sustaining our heritage were broken down and everything appeared lost except our unique will and God-given spirit of never giving up, no matter the challenge or adversary. It's against this background that our forebears ordered the renaissance of WAKIRIKE nation. We're saying that in spite of the challenges that the WAKIRIKE nation faced, the WAKIRIKE people faced, a time came when the WAKIRIKE people felt it was time for a renaissance. In answer to the above directive, the pioneer facilitators met in the United States of America, USA, to ensure that the dream of our forebears, which was in limbo, is resuscitated and WAKIRIKE renaissance is achieved. To this end, we have used the past 3 years under the direction and support of our revered kings and all stakeholders to put together all the requisite facets and instruments for the birth of the WAKIRIKE National Congress, WNC. The sole purpose and mission of WNC is to bring about peace and sustainable development in WAKIRIKE. To achieve these, WNC shall strive to restore the core values and cultures of WAKIRIKE people, which is hinged on the motto, Ama Ibigosi, the good of WAKIRIKE. This shall be the denominator of all actions of WNC. As a people, we must be united. We must fight for the education of our people. We must strive to bring about economic prosperity of our people. We must take steps to protect our environment and ecosystem. We must ensure that our kings and traditional institutions are respected and given a pride of place. Our youths and women shall be in a position to play the critical roles God and humanity have bestowed upon them. We must liaise with all arms and tiers of government, companies, corporations, agencies, and all well-meaning people towards attracting and bringing developmental projects and activities to the WAKIRIKE communities and our people. The above are simply the vision, mission, and aims of the WAKIRIKE National Congress, WNC. It is, therefore, our profound joy and pleasure to announce to the world that the inauguration activities of the WNC have commenced and are spelled out clearly here under Friday, September 29th, 2023, an inauguration lecture titled WAKIRIKE Culture, Nationalism and Prosperity, Rebuild the Broken Walls of Unity for Political Economic Renaissance. I take it again. On Friday, 29th September 2023, a lecture is to be held entitled WAKIRIKE Culture, Nationalism and Prosperity, Rebuilding the Broken Walls of Unity for Political Economic Renaissance, to be delivered by Professor Ibibia Lucky Polworika. The lecture holds at Ogu Town, in Ogu local government area of Rivers State. And the time is 11 a.m. under the chairmanship of no other son of Okrika than Chief Adokie Amesimaka, Owolo, MON, OLY, JP, GMH, DSSRS. Then, on Saturday, September 30th, 2023, the inauguration proper holds at the Okrika Government Council Secretariat, the multi-purpose hall, by 11 a.m. under the chairmanship of another prominent son of WAKIRIKE Nation, Chief Ambassador Spiff Michael K. Taribo Angbara, JP. And then on Sunday, the 1st of October, while Nigeria will be celebrating our independence anniversary, the WAKIRIKE Nation will be celebrating the birth of the WAKIRIKE National Congress, symbolically, spiritually, socially, apt and most appropriate. It's a Thanksgiving service which holds at St. John's Anglican Church, Abuloma, in Port Harcourt City Government area by 12 noon. All the bishops of Okrika extraction, faith leaders, sons and daughters will be there to thank God that indeed a new vista, a new horizon is beckoning for Okrika's renewal and renaissance. On that same Sunday, after the Thanksgiving service, there will be a banquet at King Oluza Hall, number 1, Total Gospel Road, off Peter Dorina, Bloma, Port Harcourt City Government Council. Gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure on behalf of the facilitators to invite and welcome all our people, particularly the amenable chiefs and delegates to attend these ceremonies, to be part of these epoch-making events, which will herald a new dawn in the annals of WAKIRIKE Nation. Long live WNC, long live WAKIRIKE, long live Rivers State, long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Signed, Solomon David, President, WAKIRIKE USA, for and on behalf of the facilitators. Thank you and God bless you all.
Thank you very much. Please put your hands together for Pastor Williams, who has done the meeting. We will go to the next segment, which is the Q&A. I'd like to introduce our brother who came in just after we are done with the introduction, Dr. E. Kaldik Jambo. He's one of the facilitators. He's already on the high table. We are in the segment of questions and answers. We would like the press. We've had the lead facilitator. He has given his briefing. I've also sent the electronic copy of the briefing to Francis Golden and Monica, but it will be cascaded to others whose contacts I do not have. So we would like to take some questions. So please indicate, raise your hand, and then ask a question. We'll take all the questions. We'll take all the questions. Please, Chairman, record. So I will take all the Monica, STV reading, please.
Good afternoon, sirs. Once again, my name is Monica Ogwa, Silverbird Television, Reading FM. Sir, I want to congratulate the WAKIRIKE Nation on this laudable step. My question is, why did it take the WAKIRIKE people this long to take this step? Because it's a nation I've heard so much right from when I was a kid. So I'm surprised that this is taking you this long to get the WAKIRIKE Nation National Congress incorporated. I just want to know why it took you this long, sir. Thank you very much.
We will take all the questions. I think, sir, Dr. Kaldik, you are recording, you are taking, so the chairman can take all the answers. Okay, Sabibo from the Tide. Thank you. Question.
So my question is, if I heard you very well, said that you need an organization that will promote the interest of WAKIRIKE. But I also believe that WAKIRIKE Nations is not lacking an organization that promotes its interest. We have the INC, we have the IYC, and WAKIRIKE is an integral part of INC, which is the organization is also promoting the cause of the just, including the WAKIRIKE Nations. So this one coming out now, is it not an affront to the position of the INC and the IYC?
Okay, I hope you captured that. Why WAKIRIKE National Congress when there's INC and IYC? That's the question. Okay. Third question.
Sir, my name is WAKIRIKE. Like I said earlier, News Daily Newspaper. You talk about attracting development into WAKIRIKE land. And like my friend Larry mentioned, you have been at the integral part of the politics of Nigeria. Today, you are talking about development. Can you, in one way or the in one way or the other, itemize some of those primary development you think is very necessary for WAKIRIKE people for now?
Okay, thank you. We are taking 3 questions. Any other question? Any other question? If there's no question, that means that, okay, Femi of Super FM, please.
Good afternoon. My name is Femi Ogunkilede from Super FM. Sorry for coming late. This WAKIRIKE Nation Congress, according to the banner here, you said it's established to promote sustainable peace, unity, progress. And what will be your message to the youth of the WAKIRIKANs and the entire WAKIRIKE people in the aspect of peace and unity?
Thank you. I guess any other question? No other question. Okay. Chairman, we have 4 questions. Kaldik, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, let him round up. We'll take them. Let's answer them one about. They have about 4 questions. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, gentlemen of the press. The way we answer our questions, it won't be like they pray. This is off record, you know. When the question is asked, then the chief person will say, "You answer, you answer." I will answer. They will support because it's a teamwork. The focus is not on one particular person. We are facilitators, you know, but like midwives in the labor room. The 4th question is about issue of youth and how peace and unity can be evolved. Am I correct, Femi? Eh? That's the 4th question. Yeah, yes, I'm starting from there. Yeah. Now, I said it took 3 years for this WNC to get to where we are. WAKIRIKE is, as it is, built on a monarchical structured community. The kings are at the apex of our sociocultural structure. Okay? We call them the Amayanapu. Amayanapu means the owner of the town. But WAKIRIKE means we are not different, we are one. So the kings are not different, they are one. Now, for peace to evolve and be sustained, although for peace practitioners, peace is not war. Peace has different components, but the key thing is that there is a bridge. There are instruments for coming together, talking together, and as soon as this body is inaugurated, you see the manifestations of those elements. I will allow my colleagues to make input so that the answer will be rich enough. Any addition, please?
Well, this question is very simple. The message to the youth is this. This is a program for the future, an organization for the future, furtherance of the good of the people of WAKIRIKE. And of course, the youth are the principal factors. And that's why, like the lead facilitator said, that's why we took time to interface with them. The message is very simple. Catch the vision, run with the vision.
Thank you very much. The second question, I've been part of the system. Name developmental issues that can be brought back. So please itemize the primary development projects before the. Now, it's asking us to recap the vision, the mission, aims, and objectives of WNC. It's simple. Just take a look at the WAKIRIKE nation, our evolution, how it came. The WAKIRIKE nation brought Christianity into this part of the world. Church was first founded in Bonny, thereafter Okrika. Okrika evangelized all the hinterland down to Maya, all the states. Education also came from OGS was founded in 1940. 1940. Virtually all the creme de la creme of Rivers in Eastern Nigeria were students of OGS. That is where we're coming from. In 1979, 78, in the presidential elections, Alhaji Shehu Shagari had to cross into Okrika Island through a boat, to a canoe. The first secretary to government of Rivers State is an Okrika son. And the vision, what you see today, was actually enunciated, was crafted by Daniel Kalu. Our sons and daughters play a key role in the emergence of Rivers State. At the point that we had a poll start, but the broken walls were broken. The first project we are looking at is the unity of our people. Bringing our people together to form a new agenda. The agenda is that today, education is the key instrument for development. When you have unity, you have education. You know how bad our ecosystem is. You hear of cleanup of several communities around us. But the most polluted, most affected is Okrika. It takes a people to say that the place is hot before help can come. This body is primarily targeted at peace and development, attracting government agencies all. But I said one is unity. With unity, under this body, with our people, we're going to attack the issue of education. How can our people have access to education? Next is about employment and employment generation. But all is pivotal on peace as a threshold. Unity, education, development, peace. And when WAKIRIKE is at peace, I can tell you, the state is at peace. Am I correct? The world is at peace. God gave us a mandate to make River State great. And we want to make sure we play that role within the purview of the existing laws of Nigeria. Every action that will be done must be in accordance with the Constitution of the Republic. There will be without any armed struggle. No, it's about the law, the process, and the procedure. Thank you very much. Okay, Doctor.
Let me just add, we are abreast with the SDG, Sustainable Development Goals. And by reason of that, at the formation of WAKIRIKE National Congress over the past years, we decided to tailor this organization into 15 directorates in line with Sustainable Development Goals. There are directorates that will take care of education. Now, education is not just about the training or sending somebody to school. We're also talking about skill acquisition. We are looking at, we have been experimenting it. We kind of wrote what is called a template to some of our local government chairmen that they have been implementing. Okay, so we want to enforce on that, we want to build on that. Okay, WAKIRIKE local government have been training some youth, Ogubolo local government have been training some youth in the relevant skills that youth, like software skills like computer engineering and software development, AI, and coding. Then the industries around us, whether we like it or not, we have the oil industry. What are the skills that are relevant in the oil industry that will bring about sustainable peace, that will bring about environmental tranquility? Now, these skills are what we explore and train our youth on. We've been doing that, we've been just running it. Now, the Directorate for Education will ensure we partner with the local government, we partner with the state to ensure that these youth are guided accordingly. When these youth are guided, then there will be peace. If you don't guide them, if you don't give them something, they said that an idle mind is what? The devil workshop. Some time ago, before LNG came, Bonny was one hot place that was sea parade. But during the period of the building of LNG, there was perfect calm because they go out in the morning, by the time they come back, they are weak, they go to bed. In order to sleep, to wake up, to get to work. So there was relative peace, but after that, they realized that there were some, skirmishes here and there. We want to engage our youth, we want to engage our people, we want to lift people out of poverty, one family at a time. So we take cognizance of that. That's going to be the primary focus of development. Then we spread it like, in our tentacle to every 15 directorate. I think that's what I want to have in terms of the primary focus of our development for the WAKIRIKE National Congress. Thank you.
All right, thank you. The question 1 and 2, they are interwoven. Question 2 talks about why WNC. There is IYC, there is INC. Is that not an affront? Okay, that's question 2. Then question 1 says, why did it take so long for the WAKIRIKE to come up with a pan-sociocultural organization? Like when we speak now, answer it together. Now, WAKIRIKE has a very rich history, and part of our culture and heritage is that we're blessed with men and women of strength, knowledge, and agility. Okay? And before now, there have been efforts on bringing WAKIRIKE together to have a pan-sociocultural organization. You recall that our neighbors have theirs. Virtually every major ethnic group in the whole country have such platform that speaks for its people, canvass project for its people, resolve conflict for its people, So these are the key things. Now, it took long because WAKIRIKE as a people, are very versatile. We've been at the helm of affairs for so many years. Now, to get a body that will earn the trust of these wise, versatile people, you must put in place a solid foundation. The idea was mooted by our folks in the diaspora. You know, after the WAKIRIKE National Congress, WAKIRIKE USA Convention, right from Houston to Atlanta to Oklahoma, they felt that they are doing well in the US, in UK, in Europe, and all that. But when they look back at WAKIRIKE, they feel that we can do much, much better than that. So they came together and then called themselves facilitators. Came down to Nigeria, spoke to our kings. Our kings bought the idea. Then they started assembling a team. All of us you see here were assembled by our brothers and sisters who were in the diaspora. And then we took 3 years to do consultation. After the consultation, questionnaires were passed out, were sent out to all the communities on, do we need such a pan-WAKIRIKE body? What name should the body bear? What will be the structure of leadership? Everything we are doing in accordance with the agreement, resolution of the questionnaire, the input of our folks in our towns, villages, kings, chiefs, faith leaders. So for you to aggregate such views and bring it together into a concrete form that will meet the threshold. The WAKIRIKE man is a man who, whether he sleeps or is eating, is conscious of his environment and will want to be convinced, want to be reassured that this particular vehicle will take him to the destination he desires. That is why it took us so long. In fact, we are just coming back from a meeting with one of the kings. All the kings will be present. The army will be present on that day. You know, all the creme de la creme will either be present physically or by Zoom. So this body is being born at the right time. And the logo, the focus is Amaibi Gose, for the good of the WAKIRIKE people. That's the logo. That's the vision. Now, you asked about, is it not going to conflict? When there is INC, there is IYC. Now, the WAKIRIKE people are a Zong people. They are Jaw people. Typically Jaw people. By culture, by heritage, by everything. Now, Ijaw is a bigger, wide ethnic group where all of us belong in different states. We are in Eastern Ijaw, am I correct? We're in Eastern Ijaw. We crisscross over 4 local government areas. We have our kith and kin in other LGAs who speak our language, who share the same culture with us. We have others in other LGAs. Of course, we are dominantly in Port Harcourt, WAKIRIKE, Ogubolo, and others. Now, this body is to champion, first we said, unity. 2, peace. 3, development. It's a tripod. Within those tripod, there are many facets. So it's not going to be at variance with INC nor IYC. In fact, the president of INC is one of the key guests we're expecting to deliver goodwill messages. Gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, we just want to capture one vision, one issue, that WNC will be born on the 30th of September with the inauguration of the interim leadership. The focus, vision is to bring about the unity of the WAKIRIKE people, about the peace of the WAKIRIKE people, resulting to the development of the WAKIRIKE people. And that the state, the country will benefit from the emergence of this organization. We consider you our partners. We consider you a veritable instrument that can help us to achieve this goal. Overall, the body will work in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as altered. Every step to be taken has been taken is strictly in compliance with the laws of the land. Thank you Okay, just 1 minute. Just an addition, please.
Let me just add something here. WAKIRIKE National Congress, WAC, is a macrocosm of the macrocosm. By that I mean, it's a subset, it's a unit of the Ijaw National Congress. Right. Now, INC is a youth wing of Ijaw National Congress. Now, in Ijaw National Congress, INC, we have the Membebe, which are dominantly Membe people. We have the Ogbeas unit and all that. Right. Now, let me take you back, lead you back into history. You have asked why it has taken all this long. WNC as it stands now is not the first time WNC is coming up. It is not. I'd like to give you that clear background. But if you go back into history, the Okirika people are scattered. We have them in the Popo Nkoro local government area, as well as the Nkoro people are Kirika people. You know. Now, over time, through evolution, for example, Bolo people didn't relate with Okirika local government or Okirika people until much later in 1911. They were with Opobo people. Then, with a court injunction, they were moved to Bonny. From Bonny, moved to Degema to join the other Okirika speaking people. Up to that time, while Okirika had their own way, the Bolo people, who are Okirika Bonafide people, were relating with the Bonnies and all that. So it took that time, but there was need for them to come together. They went to court 1911. They finally won the case in 1923, and they came together. And thereabout, they evolved until local government were created, and we moved from one local government to the other. Now, get this. There was WAKIRIKE National Congress before this time, but it was not registered. The focus was not spread across nations in terms of Okirika nation. Then somehow along the line, the system died, or it went into comatose. Then the Cobria came up. Now the same thing, it went into comatose. Now the current rebirth, the current renaissance of WNC is to look at what fell WNC ab initio. What are the pitfalls of Cobria? We looked at these scenarios and look at them and say, okay, we're not going to fall. Others are moving forward. We need to move forward. So on that premise, we look at the pitfalls of these various organizations before this and say, okay, we are going to come out. Now, when we came together, just as my chairman had explained, we needed to adopt a different name, but the people said no. Questionnaires were sent out. Most of the youth, most of the elders said, okay, of all the names, we want a rebirth of WAKIRIKE National Congress. And that's why there is this rebirth. Now, within the last 3 years, just as explained, we have to now look at the 3 years we are talking about, look at the evolution, trying to look at correcting the errors of the previous WAKIRIKE National Congress and the Cobria, so that we do not fall back. We have the Arewa Consultative Forum. How long have they been there? We have the Obakwekore Convention. How long have they been there? We have a Gi People Union. How long have they been there? We have there are so many. So we can't be rising and falling. We need to look at what made us fall. And that's why it took us these 2 years to synthesize, to look at Cobria, look at WNC, and we are now giving a bath, let me say a rebirth to the current WNC. And we assure you, with God on our side, WNC now will stand the test of time. And our brothers in the bigger system, the Ijaw National Congress, are with us. We are not an affront, we are partners in progress.
Just finally, I know we're taking small. Finally, please. Finally, you can see where we're meeting. This is 30 Freetown. It's most likely going to be the Secretariat of WNC. Thank you and God bless for appreciate.
Thank you very much. You were here now when I was asking for questions, so full of questions, can't ask questions. Again, thank you very much. Before we go to the last bit, which is the vote of thanks, I would like to recognize the presence of one of the major facilitators at home, Like the lead facilitator said, this organization that's evolving is a brainwave by our brothers in diaspora and also our brothers here back home. And a lot of people have been working over time, 3 years, and we are getting to the end of the tunnel where the light is going to shine from the 1st to the 9th to the 1st of October. And one of the leading stars have been Dr. Laura Damian. He just walked in nicodemously and went and sat at the back. One of the leading facilitators back home. You are welcome, sir. Thank you very much. I would like to, at this point, we have come to the end of this press briefing, but we cannot leave without the chairman of the Media and Publicity Committee to tell us thank you. And after she tells you thank you, please stay back. We'll give you just water to go so that you can wait after you have asked so much questions, your throats are dry, we'll give you water. So it's my pleasure to please call on Dame Flora Yaba, Chairman, Media and Publicity, WAKIRIKE National Congress, Inauguration Committee to give us the vote of thanks. You're welcome, ma'am.
Thank you very, very much. Well, it's the birth of a new dawn. And I want to thank you all. On behalf of the facilitators, I want to thank all the media houses here present, those not here also, for helping us, for being a witness of this new dawn, the birth of a new dawn of the WAKIRIKE National Congress. You have heard everything that has been said by the lead speaker, and we say thank you for being part of it. We are also using this medium to invite you to this 3 days event from Friday. Please come and be part of it and tell the story for us. God bless you as you go. May the God, Lord Jesus, lead you safely in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you very much. This brings us to the end of this media briefing. We are done. Can they give them the water to drink? And please, after the water, don't ask me for anything. Thank you so much.
Oh, inauguration of WAKIRIKE National Congress. The facilitators of the WAKIRIKE National Congress, on behalf of the Amayenapo and the good people of WAKIRIKE, said, heartily invite the public to the formal inauguration of the WAKIRIKE National Congress, a pan-social-cultural organization of the WAKIRIKE Nation. Program of activities, Friday 29th September 2023, pre-inaugural lecture on the topic WAKIRIKE Culture, Nationalism and Prosperity, Rebuilding the Broken Walls of Unity for Political Economic Renaissance, to be delivered by Professor Ibidia Lucky Paul Worika under the distinguished chairmanship of Chief Barrister Adokie Amesinaka Owolo, DSSRS JP, 11 a.m. prompt. Venue, Ogubolo Local Government Council, Secretariat Annex, Ogu. Saturday, 30th September 2023, formal inauguration ceremony under the distinguished chairmanship of Chief Ambassador SMK Tarabo Ambara JP, 11 a.m. prompt. Venue, Multipurpose Hall, Okrika Local Government Council Secretariat, Okrika. Sunday, 1st October 2023, dedication and Thanksgiving service, 10 a.m. Venue, St. John's Anglican Church, Abuloma in Port Harcourt. Dinner, 5 p.m. Venue, King Olisa Hall, number 1 to Town Gospel Road, off Peter Odeli Road, Abuloma in Port Harcourt.